Hi, y'all. How are you? Are you in the mood, like I'm in the mood, to do some adding of fractions? Let's see what that is. Adding fractions. Yeah, I know. I know there's a few of you are like going, oh, not fractions. Well, it's not that bad. I promise. In fact, I think you're going to like it. Now, I always say that because all you got to do is take a minute and think. Take a minute and think, okay? Adding fractions. Now, I'm going to give you the simplest fraction to add. And of course, I'll have the simplest answer, right? Okay, now watch. Got this number here, right? 5 over 9 plus what? What is it? Wait, I do that? Oh, yeah. 5 over 9 plus 2 over 9. That's pretty simple. That equals 7 over 9. Now, why does it equal 7 over 9? You have 5 and 2, that's 7. That makes sense, right? Why am I putting that 9 down there like that? Why? Because when you add fractions, the thing called the denominator, which is this number right here, the bottom number, that number, is if these two are the same, then you can add the numbers. Adding the numbers can be done if you got these two numbers the same. So you got these two numbers are 9. You got 5 and 2. 5 and 2 make 7 over 9. See? Told you it was going to be easy. Now, here is where things get a little bit tricky, and I hope you can follow me closely. All right? Watch. All right. Here is a number, and I did this just because I like to make y'all work hard. Haha. Anyway, you got 2 over 3 plus 1 over 7. 2 over 3, 1 over 7. Now, how do I get this? How do I get 2 over 3 and 1 over 7 to work? It's something called LCD. You say, what's that? It's pretty simple. Lowest common denominator. Pretty cute, huh? LCD. Anyway, it's done like this. LCD, lowest common denominator, goes like this. You have this number, and I'm going to make sure I got to pull it away here so I can read what I said. You got the number. Remember we talked about the denominator. The key thing is the denominator, the bottom numbers. Remember, they have to be the same. How do we get those? Well, one way to do it, we're just going to do it this basic way this time, is that you've got 7 and 3. What do? You multiply 7 times 3, and you get 21. 7 times 3 is 21. So that number, 7 times 3 is 21, will become your denominator, 21. But you got to understand, you've got two other numbers here. What we got here? We got one number is 1 over 7, the other is 2 over 3. So with 21, you get 7 will go into 21 3 times. This number 7 divides into 21 3 times. So 3 then is multiplied times this number, the 1, to make it 3. Are you following me? Sort of. Let's try it again. 7 here. You want to make it 21, you multiply it by 3 times. If you're going to multiply this time by 3, you got to multiply that by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. All right? Now you got the 21, you got 3 over here. Well, obviously, in order to get 21, you got to multiply by a bigger number. Why? Because 3 is a smaller number than 7. So you multiply 3 times what number? Well, you multiply 3 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Remember how you got the first time? 7 times 3 is 21. That's how you're getting it this time. 3 times 7. So what do you do then? You got to do the same thing to the top. The same thing. 7 times 2 is what is it? It's going to be 7 times 2 is going to be 14. Now look what I got down here. I got 3 times 1 is 3 over 21. I got 7 times 2 is 14 over 21. 3 times 1 is 3. 7 times 2 is 14. All over 21. Then what happens? 3 plus 14 gives me what? 17. Aha! 17 over 21. There you go. That's my answer. 17 over 20. Let me bring it a little closer so you can see how I added it all up. And I hope you can follow along what I'm doing there. 17 over 21 is your answer. But do you see how I got that? That denominator is the key. Getting the common denominator in line so you can add. Now that's just adding. I won't confuse you with subtraction yet. But subtracting, you do the same thing. But we'll do that in another video. But for now, it's getting kind of late. It's time for me to watch my favorite TV show. You know what that is? No? No? Bugs Bunny? No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to tell you because that's my secret. Have a good night. Later. There we go. Had two people